Welcome to Timeless Personal Growth and Development. Let's get started. Should you or should you not quit your job? That's a tough question, man. That's tough. That's what we're going to discuss today. We're going to discuss the reasons why you should or you shouldn't, or why you're questioning it. The fact that you're even questioning of leaving your job, that's a sign. That's a sign. It's the fact that you're having those thoughts in your head. If those thoughts of leaving your job become consistent and something you think about a lot on a weekly, daily basis, if in your mind you're thinking like, man, I wonder if the grass is greener on the other side, then your brain is telling you something. But then you got to analyze why. Why do you want to leave your job? Is it because you don't like the job? Because you don't have a passion for the actual work that you're doing? Is the pay terrible? Those are the questions you got to ask yourself. One of the biggest questions you need to ask yourself is, what is the ROI? What is the return on investment for what you're doing? Because it could be a job that you really enjoy. It's great, awesome. But it could be a job that doesn't pay very well, which is unfortunate. But it also could be the reverse, on the contrary. It could be a job that you don't really like and you really don't have a passion for, but it also pays very well. So that gives you more incentive to stick around. Man, oh, this job sucks, but I'm making a six-figure income. Oh, and my salary is getting increased next year, so that's a motivation too, to stick around. So you got to ask yourselves all these questions, because the fact that you're being paid a lot, great, that's an ROI, that's a return on investment. The fact that you're being driven into the ground by this job and it's sucking your soul, well, that's not a return on investment. That's not good for your mental health. If it's a job that you enjoy and that you have a passion for, great, awesome, that's a return on investment. You got to ask yourself, what is this job doing for you? Because you don't just go to work to serve other people. This job has to serve you in some form or fashion. What is this job doing for you? What is it giving you? Because if it's not giving you enough, then you may want to think about changing careers. If you wake up in the morning and then you sit through traffic and you have to go to a job that you don't like, that doesn't pay very well, and then you finish your job and then you have to get to the traffic again and come home and repeat that cycle over and over and over again. What a waste of time. What a waste of a day, a week, a career, a life. That is not a way that human being should be living their life. Do something that you care about. Do something that you enjoy. But also do something that pays well. Because you can be doing something that you enjoy, and if it doesn't pay well, then that's hard. That's a hard situation, because you don't want to leave something that you really enjoy. You don't want to be the starving artist. Yeah, you're enjoying what you're doing, but you can barely afford weekly groceries. That's not an ROI either. That's not a good return on investment. So you gotta look at the reasons why you want to leave. Why? And if you do leave your job and you go do something else, the problems that were there for your old job that caused you to leave, those problems cannot be there in that new job. You got to fix those problems. Human beings got used to working at home through the pandemic. And I'm kind of like a little bit envious of working at home. I never liked the idea. I always someone who needed to get up in the morning, leave the house, and then go do my job outside of the house and come back home. I always needed to get out of the house. But ever since I had a child of my own, I'm like, oh man, I kind of like the idea. I'm kind of warming up to the idea of being able to work from home. I like that idea. It sounds appealing. And yeah, before technology, before laptops and media, we couldn't work from home. Even big school, we couldn't work from home. We had to actually leave the house to go somewhere to go to work and then come back home. So being able to work from home is a luxury. And if being able to, wanting to work from home is something that you want to pursue, then go ahead and pursue it. You go right ahead. But if you someone who is working from home and you're tired of it, hey, maybe getting in the house, out of the house a little bit. But you need to ask yourself, you get up in the morning, do you enjoy going to work? Do you like it? Do you look forward to it? If it's something you get up and it's such a constant daily effort to kind of build yourself up to go to work, and it's like, all right, let's do the stupid thing again. All right, let's do it. And it's just like, that's gonna break you at some point. If every day is a constant struggle to get yourself up, showered, dressed, and get to work, at some point there will be a breaking point. If that's how you're feeling, you need to address that. And you might need to plan an escape plan. You may want to look at another career choice. Because if that's the way you're feeling, that feeling is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Until one day you snap. So you gotta address those feelings, you gotta analyze those feelings before it gets to that breaking point. Because if every day is a constant struggle, well, it shouldn't feel like a constant struggle. That something's wrong, and you need to look at that, and you need to address that. You need to make a plan. Okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go do something else. Great. Figure out what that is. So when you're not at work, spend your time researching, thinking, reflecting, analyzing. Don't come home and distract yourself with your phone, with food, with the TV. Find something that you enjoy doing. Start reflecting. Start looking, researching. And then you may find something. That's when people start to trying to figure out what they want to do with their life. I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do this. I don't want to do that. Try to open yourself up to everything. Everything. Even if you feel your own personality doesn't fit this line of work, that's okay. At least try something. At least you'll have the experience of trying many different things. You'll know what you like and what you don't like. So you can cancel things out. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. But you know what? I kind of like this. And that's kind of what I did when I was in my teens and my 20s. I did so many different jobs, and there's so many things I didn't like, so many things that I hated. And I kind of figured out what I liked and what I didn't like. But figuring out what I enjoyed was a quicker process, because I did so many things I didn't like. So you need to remember that. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If this video is of value to you, you can subscribe. Timeless Personal Growth and Development. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.